Hello, Human Biology. My name is Jonathan Hopper, and I will be your professor this semester. We, in Human Biology, are going to walk through the human system and develop a good knowledge of how all of our basic parts and pieces are arranged, and I hope to do so in as enjoyable of a context as is physically possible. Now, the goal of this video is to kind of get you set up in the class a little bit further and help you understand what's expected of you. Now, in most of my classes, the most exams that I give is 4. In Human Biology, we're going to go for 5 or 6. The reason that I give a lot of exams is so I can put very little information on each test. The more tests you have, the less information that's on each test, the less you have to study for a given exam. So by spreading things out, I feel that it allows me to allow you to study very specific material at more depth, and I can give you quizzes and things to help you along the way. The trick to this is lots of exams, okay? So I'm going to be showing this to you and see if we can't get our minds wrapped around where we're headed. With that in mind, we have our Canvas shell here. I hope that all of you have already gone through and read all of this, which is very important information. Well, let's see here. Oh no, what is happening? I hope that you've been through all of this and gotten what you can get from it. I have some details here for you. I hope that you've been to your official syllabus and seen the information that is there. It is also very helpful. I, however, am going to go straight into modules. Now, in modules, I have my class calendar here. And in the class calendar, it's going to spell out what we are doing and when our exams are going to fall. We're going to see how this pans out this semester. What I would like to do is shorten things up ever so slightly and give more exams at the base. But as it's set up, your first exam is at the end of this month. That will be the 31st. Now, online classes, let's talk about this. I tend to give exams on a 2-day period for a 24-hour block. Now, what does that mean? That means I normally will open your exams the Sunday before this, all right? The Sunday before this date, and have the exam closed that Monday. Do we have a calendar here? All right, check this out. So if your exam says 31st here, what that really means is I will open the test on the 29th and close it on the 30th. And I will make this more clear as we go. You'll be getting messages constantly from me. These calendars are set up in essence for face-to-face classes, and this is an online class. So I will open your exams on a Sunday at like 7 p.m. And then you'll have until the following Monday at 7 p.m. to do the exam. That gives you a 24-hour window. Now, my exams will cover very little material. Very little material. You'll have basically 2 lectures on a test. And what that will allow you to do is study those 2 lectures in detail. And then the exams, well, to be very frank with you, people tend to do extraordinarily well. My test will have between 30 and 50 questions. We'll see how I feel. And then at the end, there will be some little essay things that you have to fill in. But you shouldn't be at all worried about this because the way things are designed. Let me show you. I'm going to go back into modules here. There we go. And in modules, what you will see first here is Test 1 materials. Here is our first lecture. Here is our second lecture. These are the only lectures on your first exam. So if I were you, I would begin to work on those now, okay? The way this is going to work is I will assign you some material to complete as per the class calendar, and I will be messaging you this as well. You will work through those lectures. When you are done working through the lecture, the way I would do this is I would print my PowerPoint and take notes on my PowerPoint while I watch the videos, the video lectures that I upload. Once you have taken notes, I will then assign you quizzes on each chapter. You get a quiz per chapter. They're not terribly complex, pretty straightforward stuff. And these quizzes will point you to the most important parts of the chapter. And once we are done with 2 chapters and 2 quizzes, you will turn in a set of 5 paragraphs to me. Now look at this. Let's see if they're all written down on there. I probably am going to end up having to send these out to you. And here they are. So here are some questions. You will read the question and answer it in a paragraph for me and submit that prior to doing your first exam. So I'm going to go back into modules, back to test 1 materials. So do a lecture, do the quiz on that lecture, do a lecture, do the quiz on that lecture with the videos that I will provide for you. Once you are complete with this, do the 5 paragraphs. And then when the 5 paragraphs are complete, I will assign your test and you'll have 24 hours to complete it. And then we'll start new material, walking away from that which was previous. You will see that I have study guides available for you already, and you have everything there sitting currently. Mostly. Let me tell you one more thing before I cut you loose here. This semester, I've decided to completely rebuild most of my materials for human biology. It's time for an update. I tend to do a class a semester, and this time around is human biology. So I have gone through, and my goal is to shorten your lectures down a little bit and take a little bit of material out. So this PowerPoint that's available at this moment is going to be changed by me quite shortly, okay? Perhaps even before you see this video. And I will change it to a new format that is much shorter, and I am also uploading brand new, freshly recorded lecture videos for you. They will start long, and the further along in the semester we go, the shorter they will become. We have a lot of groundwork to do early in the semester just to get you ready for the other systems we will cover. So the first lectures tend to be kind of long. So prepare yourself accordingly. You need to get to work now. So if I were you, what I would do upon seeing this and completing this short video is I would go into my materials, I would open the PowerPoint for the first exam, I would open the lecture video for that PowerPoint that I'm freshly uploaded already, and I would watch that video and take notes on my PowerPoint, and I will soon open the quiz that you can take once you are complete with that PowerPoint and that online video. So with that in mind, that's going to be a good start. We will do this multiple times all throughout the semester here, and it's going to be a pretty painless experience. We will have our first Zoom meeting very soon. I'll be sending out an announcement about that. Zoom meetings are not required, but if you will come to my Zoom meetings, oh my gosh, I'm going to really make sure you're prepared for your exams. So come to the Zoom meetings, at least 1 per week. I will probably do 2. Come to a Zoom meeting and let me make sure that you are ready to pass this class with flying colors. So if you'll put in the work, I'm here to help you, and I hope you do fabulously well this semester. So thank you so much. Looking forward to it. We're going to have a great time. Have a wonderful day.